Thanks for sticking with America's Weather Center. The South looking unrecognizable, especially North Mississippi and Central Tennessee, after a catastrophic ice storm swept through over the weekend, leaving 1 inch of accreting ice in some spots. Oxford's mayor describing the town as unrecognizable, the large magnolia trees completely falling over and knocking out power. And hundreds of thousands are still left without power as we speak this morning. In Oxford, Mississippi, you can see that the aftermath looks almost as if a tornado came through. And that's what we've actually heard comparisons of from residents that Brandy Campbell has been speaking to. She's been on the ground in Oxford telling the stories from start to finish. Brandy, you were here in Oxford before the weather even happened. I mean, you were doing pre-storm coverage, and eventually, typically, we would move you from there, depending upon who had the worst impacts. But you were in the heart of it the whole time. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience? Your hotel got left without power, and what it's been like for residents who are now going on day 2 or even 3 without heat.
Yeah, Haley, we arrived here at the end of last week. You could see all the grass. It was just cold here. And by the weekend, Saturday night going into Sunday, that's when we had the most impactful freezing rain here. And when we woke up, it was white as though it snowed, but the trees were covered in a thick layer of ice, 1 inch of ice accumulation here. And that led to huge trees coming down. And if not the tree, then a lot of branches. So as you take a look around me, crews actually came in and tried to clean up this area, so pushing a bunch of branches to the side for pickup here in this area. Cleanup is actually starting, but also we know a lot of people are currently out of power. As you take a look behind me, you can see the power lines right here. Those power poles, they are slanted to the side. The power lines themselves, they have icicles formed along those lines, so there's a lot of damage. Oftentimes we cover these winter storms and it snows and then maybe it'll melt, within the week. But this is going to melt, and we're going to have a lot of devastation left for people to have to clean up. And this is going to take a while for their recovery here. Now, as of now, the outages numbers, they have been ranging or hovering around 140,000 customers that are out of power here in the state of Mississippi. We've been talking to residents who live here in this neighborhood saying they've been home. They're sticking it out, hoping that power turns back on soon. Take a listen to what one resident told me.
We have a little gas fireplace in the living room, and we're sleeping next to it with our dog, and we've got it up to about 50 indoors. My main concern is getting power in the house so we can heat the house and have lights.
50 degrees inside of his home with a fireplace. His neighbor across the street told me she can see her breath inside of her house. She also said her mother, I believe, lives alone, and she's concerned about the elderly that might be trying to stick it out at home, wondering how long can people actually take it until the power comes back on. So again, it's cold. We're in the 30s, so we're getting close to above freezing. So hopefully that'll help a lot of this, what we're seeing, melt. And by the way, this is some of the dangers that we're seeing, Haley. This is a very large branch of this tree that we're taking a look at, these oak trees. This branch is hanging on by a thread. So at some point, this is likely going to fall down. Or if it doesn't fall down, they're going to have to cut it off. A lot of these trees are going to lose a lot of their mass, and it's changing the landscape just a bit here in this area. Residents saying you couldn't see their home. It was blocked by trees and such, and now you can see straight through the area. So power outages, damage to property in terms of trees, power lines, and then, of course, people just needing resources. A lot of stores are still closed, gas stations and such. So it's kind of tough if you're still here in town in Oxford, but hopefully, with the melt right now, that'll help things get going. So right now, at least we know the National Guard will be coming in. The governor signed an executive order to bring in 500 National Guardsmen across the state to help with logistics and bring in some resources. Back to you.
Yeah, it seems like the state of Mississippi is doing everything that they can. I was listening to the Governor Tate Reeves and his statements earlier. He said there's 57 warming centers in 27 different counties. So they're trying their best, but still, with over 140,000 people, give or take, without power going on day 3, it can turn into a real humanitarian crisis. So Brandy, thanks so much for delivering those stories to us over in Oxford, Mississippi.
Of course.